Good morning, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, any of the social media I've forgotten. I want to give us another little tip today, actually. So, today's tip is actually on your handstand alignment. I see a lot of people kicking up, they are pressing up, that's absolutely beautiful. One thing I learned of my years of coaching is that whenever anybody goes upside down, the thought process goes out the window. Why is this? We're so concerned about the safety, we're concerned about falling over, we're concerned about balancing, what our legs doing. So we have so many things to think about that how to do alignment when upside down completely goes out the window. So here's what I do for myself, my students, and the people that I actually train with to help with handstand alignment. We don't even go onto our hands. We do everything from, we don't do everything. We do a couple different exercises in both prone and supine position in order to work on our mobility, our strength, and more importantly, to memorize what our body should be doing before we go vertical and when we go vertical. It's tricky to do, but the more you do it, the more you remember it, the easier it is. And in general, when you have less to think about, your whatever you're doing is actually much easier. That's why slow and controlled is going to be, you will do slow and controlled before you start speeding things up. That is the safe way to do it. It's also an easier way to do it, so you have less to think about. So go ahead, enjoy. I hope this helps. If you have additional comments or even want me to do videos about anything else, DM me, let me know. I'll respond to everything. Thank you very much. Cheers. Shoulder extension with open hips. This is the handstand exercise. While in supine position, you are simply laying on your back, trying to keep your core static, core still, while moving your shoulders down and up over your head, trying to reach your arms to the ground. This will warm up your shoulders, this will stretch out your chest, and this will help you find out where flat or eventually vertical really is. Your heels, hips, lower back, shoulders, and wrists are all touching the ground at the same time. Not an easy thing. Supine handstand hold. While laying in that supine position, instead of moving your arms up and down, hold your arms to the ground while keeping your back flat and your glutes engaged. This is the handstand position. Dynamic posterior pelvic tilt. This one's a little closer to how it will feel when you're upside down. Work on lifting your belly button, your abs off the ground while pushing your hips down to the ground. Do this several times. Harder than you think. Open shoulder or shoulder hyperextension with static posterior pelvic tilt. Keeping your posterior pelvic tilt, just tricky on this one. Arms reach in and out of hyperextension. Obviously, your flexibility will get better over time because right now mine are only at extension. The static prone handstand hold, arguably the most important one here. In my opinion, this is the one that resembles the handstand the most. It is the actual hold, and you can even reach your shoulders past your head for added bonus. In general, each static hold should be done for a minimum of 30 to 60 seconds. If you can't do it that long, that's okay. Work up to it.